Right. Good morning. My name is Daniel Gray. You probably know me by now. Um, I've got two other co-owners of Pop City Pickleball in the room. In the back of the room, Mr. EJ Nieves, the man, the myth, the legend. And then Kyle, thank you so much for coming down as well. Kyle Artman. Um, oh, yeah, I'm saying next slide, and I got the controller. I suggest, this isn't for everyone, but I suggest building your brands with your friends. Okay, building, and if you've ever built business with family, you can realize that's pretty hard to do. But when you have a good core group of friends, it's amazing what can be accomplished. With Pop City Pickleball, pickleball is growing like crazy. We have tapped into this sport because we fell in love with the sport. We didn't say, man, there's a whole bunch of money, let's go grab it. We just said, this is a fun sport. We love playing twice a week. How do we get our community involved? So since day one, we've been very, very community focused. We want to make this an event where we can bring people from all walks of life who've maybe never picked up a paddle in their life. And exactly, she looked at me like, what is that? This is a pickleball paddle. But we can have a lot of fun, a lot of fun. We have a large expansion mindset. Between the owners, we literally meet weekly to talk about what's going on in the community, what events can we become a part of, and what does the future look like for pickleball right here in Ocala and way, way beyond. We say pickleball played in the craziest places. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of them. You tell me if this is crazy or not. We want to play pickleball in an abandoned warehouse. Right? We got a few abandoned warehouses. We want to play in the weirdest, darkest. We'll throw some lights. We want to play pickleball on a floating barge on Lake Weir. I've got two of the floating barges. We need two more, and we are about to play some pickleball. You can pull your jet ski up, tie your boat off, anchor down, swim, watch some pickleball. Is that crazy? Cool. All right, so we're in the right room. We're hosting right now. We just hosted our second monthly event over at the downtown market. Had a lot of fun. In our first event, we had about 35 people show up. It took us a month to sell 33 free tickets because we paid for it 100%. We want it to be free. We always want it to be free for the community. The second event, we sold 75 tickets, and that sold out in about 48 hours. So, you can imagine, thank you. You can imagine pickleball growing in popularity. The sport's been around since 1965. It's not a fad. It's just finally getting the credit that it deserves. You got a lot of people that have been breaking their bodies playing other sports, and they're saying, okay, what's a little less invasive on my lower back? What all age ranges, and I mean all, pros right now are being trained as 10 and 12-year-olds that are now going pro by 14 to 16 years old. Okay? But that doesn't mean that there's not room for everybody. We want to collab with brands. We want to collab all over town. We're already working on a shootout with the city of Ocala. I can't disclose any of the other stuff yet, but October is going to be an amazing month. Here's a little stats about pickleball right now. In the U.S., there's 36.5 million players. There's the largest age bracket, 18 to 34. There's $152 million a year in the paddle market. Remember that paddle that we were just talking about? 152 million. That's an expensive paddle. Tons of paddles, tons to learn, but you got to start somewhere. 158.6%. That's the rate of growth over the last 3 years. There's 10,320 places registered to play pickleball, and that's growing every single day with a 7.7% forecasted growth between now and 2028. So I believe a lot in the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right things. The numbers kind of show that. I wish Nathan was here. He would have been impressed. I had percentages and everything. So, pickleball, downtown market, it is extremely exclusive, okay? Those 100 tickets, they went live last night. We sold 15 at 10 o'clock last night, 15 immediately. Those are $20 face value tickets that local businesses have sponsored so that the event remains free, okay? I want people to come play. Our team our team right here works tirelessly to make sure that it is the best event possible. So if you see Judge Lori Cotton and her husband playing, or if you see some kids from Gainesville, from Tallahassee, we've got people traveling all over. Tickets were bought from all over last night just to come play pickleball with us. So, a little bit of action. If you get stuck at stuffed at the net, that's what happens. But pickleball is fun. We want you to come play. We've added vendors. We do have some vendor spots available. It's very, very limited. We don't want this big vendor village. They're not there to sell you everything under the sun. We just want to be able to make this event as free to the community as possible. The way to do that is to have vendors pay for it. Sponsors, these are all our per event pricing. Banner sponsors get put a 4x6 banner up. Court sponsors are only $50. Your sponsorship literally shows off the court. Ticket sponsor, this is the big one. A business, a local company for $500 can sponsor the entire community's tickets. You will be the title sponsor for only $500. So that's the kind of businesses that we've been looking for. Our DJ, we have a live DJ, beer and wine, food trucks. We want it to be an entire event. People are throwing a football, playing some cornhole. Like we just want to have fun. All right. So we do have future expansion. I got to close it up there, but I'm going to leave this up here for a second. We have future initiatives of a thing called a Pop Pass, which is like Disney. It's your annual pass. You get early entry. You get for $8 a month or only $75 a year. You get beverage tickets. That early entrance is a big deal because people play all the way to the bell. Pop Stars. That's the league that we're going to have. Absolutely excited about that. It's a monthly league, all skill ranges. We're going to be rolling that out in the winter. You get a shirt and a jersey, which is pretty cool. So if you like the shirts, well, they're going to be fun. And then if you want to volunteer, we have Pop Team. So I'm going to leave that up there for a minute. But thank you guys so much for listening to Pop City Pickleball.